I think this is Todd here again at SOLIDWORKS World 2018. I'm with Danielle at the Elysium booth. So Danielle, what's Elysium all about?
So we're a data interoperability company. So we're really well known for our data translation, migration, working with 3D. But we've also been really focusing in the world of model-based definition and moving towards a fully 3D, system-based world. So we've been pumping up our quality checking, our validation, and having everything focused on the 3D model.
Cool. So I don't know if hopefully you've got out of the booths a little bit and saw some other stuff, or maybe the general sessions. Anything stand out to you as far as like exciting stuff you've heard this week?
Well, what's really exciting for me, maybe also being a female in the space of technology and engineering, I've been really impressed with the educational aspect of SolidWorks and really trying to promote STEM at an earlier age, and not just in a male aspect, but in the female aspect. I remember hearing about it last year, and it was really great hearing again this year how they've been focusing on getting more young girls interested in this kind of field, because it's half the population, and I think there's a lot of untapped potential there.
I got 3 daughters, so I'm right there with you. It's awesome.
Great.
Okay, so tell me about what's the biggest things you're showing at your booth this year?
So we're really pushing for our 2D associative to 3D migration. We've been working with SolidWorks the last few years pretty heavily on improving our migrations to SolidWorks. So something that puts us apart is that ability to maintain that 2D associativity, as well as also focusing on that MBD aspect with 3D.
So let me make sure, I think I got this, but let me make sure you translate and have associativity with 2D drawings from one package into SolidWorks.
Yes, so we're CAD to CAD.
Right.
So if you're working on another CAD system and you want to migrate all of your legacy data, or maybe you acquire a company on a different CAD system and you want to be focused in on SolidWorks, we can maintain that 2D associativity to the 3D drawing when going into SolidWorks.
That's cool. Does anybody else do that? I don't think
not that I'm aware.
We've looked. We've had customers ask, so that's cool. Now, and you mentioned something about MBD. Mm-hmm. And that's another focus you've got this year? Yeah,
so MBD, in the last couple years, we've seen that big push for model-based definition. And we actually heard some really great things at SolidWorks World about SolidWorks model-based definition capabilities within the CAD itself. But again, every time you translate from a different CAD system, or you move even to the manufacturing floor, that they use different machines, they have different formats. You need to be able to maintain that model-based definition and also validate that to make sure that the right information is being brought through the whole process.
All right, so all of our TriMech customers couldn't be here, unfortunately, but if they were, and there was one thing you'd like to tell them, or one message or something, what would that be?
Well, if you have any data interoperability interests, problems, innovations that you want to move towards, give us a call. We're all about the 3D data, and there's so much that we can do with the geometry, with features, with annotations, keeping all that information, and we're really just pushing towards the future, and we just want to be able to partner with everyone to help them make their processes more efficient.
That's awesome. Thanks, Danielle.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you so much.